How are you feeling? I mean, have you been full go at practice? You kind of said at the other media day that you'd be ready to go. What's kind of the first week and a half of practice been like for you?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been great to kind of get back out there with the guys because it's been a long process, just with the knee and everything. Obviously, it takes a lot of time to really recover and stuff. But I think we've done a great job of kind of just taking my time with everything. There's no need to rush because I've been here and I've been here for a while, so I kind of know what I need to do and stuff to get myself ready. But yeah, it's been good to get out there with the guys and start to compete.
So you've been full contact now?
Not fully, but like it's like this upcoming week is like definitely the time where we start doing some of those things. But it's like kind of like half course and stuff, and then next week is pretty much going to be full go.
Myles, it's the case for everybody in college basketball now, but a lot of new pieces. You're one of those. What is it like coming to a new team and blending into that and then making it something better than it was?
Well, I think it goes back to the summertime once everybody gets there. We had a lot of team bonding activities over the summer where we went fishing. We had like nice cookouts and everything. So we're just trying to just build that team chemistry. That's the most important thing I think for us and anybody else around the country as well. So for us, I believe over the summer was very good for us. Like I said, we built that chemistry and it translates onto the court. And we trust one another. We know each other's going to be in spots, and just ultimately, like I'm saying, just having that trust factor in one another from the time we got here all the way to the end of the season. And I think, not just trying to do too much on individually, but putting the team first and putting everybody else above yourself, and then in result, you'll obviously get better and everything else just becomes easier.
How important are people like Trey and the other guys who are already here and older guys into making that happen?
Oh, valuable. I mean, they understand coaching system. They understand how it is on campus when kids get back to school and everything, and just knowing how to lock in, and they just lead us down the right way. Being at Indiana, there's a lot of things that come with it, good and bad. So you just got to be able to keep your head down, and like as me and my dad say, we don't look into the lights. We just keep our head down and keep working. And those guys that's already been in the system, they already have that same mindset. And they can, not only just for myself, but the other guys that came in as well, they put them down that same path.
You talked about the authenticity with Indiana as kind of the back of that dream here. What were those conversations with players and coaches like at the beginning that made you decide you wanted to transfer?
I mean, truthfully, the first breakfast I had when I came on my visit, my father, my mother, and Woody, we were all at one end of the table, and the coaches were further down and everything. So just the conversation we had, just talking about our favorite NFL team, because we all like the Cowboys. And he really just treated me like that grandson, and I consider Woody like one of my, he's not really like my grandfather, but I consider him one of my grandfathers. And so he just treated me like family. He treated my mom and my dad like family, and that for me, that was the biggest thing for me.
Where was that breakfast?
Uptown Cafe, I believe.
He was learning about these new offense changes. What are the changes ideally all this new offense?
Yeah, it's been great because obviously it's a new identity, a new team. So you bring in guys like Myles and Kane and stuff like that. It's just guys that can play at a fast pace. I think that's one thing we're going to look at this year is being able to play really fast. And that's one thing we're going to change a lot because, obviously last year there was times we could play fast a little bit, but this year the speed we got and the guys that can all handle the ball, and it's not just one guy that can bring the ball. We got multiple guys, so just getting out in transition and being able to run is the biggest thing that we've been focused on, and obviously just kind of tweaking some things on offense and finding different ways to be able to score all around, and we got guys that can do that. So just bringing that thing every day in practice and kind of just learning that new aspect of it, it's been great.
Myles, going off
enough
that
depth in terms of if you want to run, having enough guys on the floor that can handle it, that can initiate the break, that can make the right pass. How do you build that in workouts? I know for some guys like you, like Myles, it probably comes a little bit more natural.
Yeah.
A big or a wing. How do you help them sort of learn how to be that initiator when you want to play that fast?
I think just constant reps, repetition of it. I think just trusting and having the right pieces to do it. And I think we do. And so it just comes with practice, and obviously that's what we spent the summer doing, getting used to each other and getting used to how each other play. Because obviously you got new guys, so it's all different feel and stuff. But I think it's been great to kind of have that aspect of it. And obviously with bigs and stuff, it's just getting them to run. You know what I'm saying? Because when we get out and go, we all got to run and be in great shape. So that's the biggest thing coach has been harping on, is us being in good shape. And I think we got a good chance of that.
Myles, going off that, kind of transitioning from the Pac-12, Big Ten kind of tends to get into more half court. How do you, as the point guard, try to control the offense and control the pace that you guys want to play at?
Well, Coach, he wants us to play fast, and I feel like he brought in the players and returned the players that he feels like so that we can do that. And for me, I mean, I like to get up and down, I like to go coast to coast, I like to push the pace a little bit more so that we get more possessions. And I just think it's more so about us dictating how we want to play versus like kind of adapting. You know, we want to be the initiator to a lot of stuff. So when it comes to playing in the Big Ten, it is a little bit slower, but we're not here to play a little bit slow. We're here to push that pace and, like I said, get more possessions and push that tempo.
Trey, what does it say about Myles that he's here? Like, it's not common for a new guy to represent the program on media day. Like, what kind of leader is he?
Oh, I mean, it shows a lot. I mean, from day one, the way he came in and just kind of took over as a leader, it's amazing to see. And it really made me proud and happy to have him be my teammate, because, I mean, we haven't had, I mean, it's been tough to kind of have like a vocal leader like him, because there's no one like him I've played with ever. So just the way he is able to talk to guys and kind of just be that influencer on the court is very special to see. So I'm very excited to have that and be a part of that. So I'm excited about that.
Can you think of an example where he's like brought the team together in a moment?
Yeah, I mean, plenty of times. I mean, this summer, I mean, there's just times where it's because it's a new team, so it's hard for guys to speak up because everyone's kind of new, and people are shy, obviously, but I mean, he's not, and that's a good quality to have, and he's able to kind of bring guys together. That's one thing I've noticed, and there's plenty of times this summer where we needed someone to be vocal, and he was that guy. So I'm very excited to have that, and it's something that we needed, and it's gonna pay off in the long run for us.
On that, I want to say Max said that you all are closer now than what you were last year. Have you kind of felt that already, or he kind of mentioned like the whole off-season process was really important for you all? It
was. Like Myles said, we really tried to focus on spending a lot of time together, because, I mean, time off the court compared to on the court is just important. And we got to find that balance of us being able to spend time with each other and be with each other. Because, I mean, like I said, the chemistry is formed off the court as well. And we got to have that to be a successful team if we want to win at the highest level. So just taking it day by day, and like you said, just building that camaraderie with each other is going to be huge, because obviously we all want to win at the end of the day, and so it's all of us coming together and sacrificing everything for each other.
Trey, go ahead. Trey, Malik Renew is an upperclassman now. Obviously, he's starting to grow into that position now. How have you seen him grow in that respect? How have you seen his game grow in that? Myles, what are your impressions of him since you've been there?
Yeah, I would say I mean, Malik is a special talent, and everyone's known that. He's very special, the way he can play, and it's just all about the little things about him, and he knows that, and that's one thing he's been really trying to focus on this offseason, is just fixing those little things, because if he gets that down, the sky's the limit for him. And he's, like I said, he's done a really good job this summer of getting his body right, and really trying to focus on staying in shape, and because, I mean, there's a lot of times where he would get tired and there'd be lack of discipline what happened. We'd see that a lot. So just really focus on those little things, and even him just saying that he wants us to hold him accountable as well. That was one thing I saw. I mean, because it's hard for someone to say that when obviously you want to be better, but he told us, like, hold me accountable and make me better this year in the summer. And I think we've done a good job of that so far, and we got to continue to do that throughout the season, because it's a long season, and we're going to need him in the biggest way.
Yeah, like you said, he's a special player, man. He's unbelievable touch around the rim. I know when we need a bucket, we can throw it down there and he can go get us one. But Malik, he's just an outgoing guy. I mean, in the locker room, first time I got there, he had to get warmed up to us a little bit. But after that, he's cracking jokes all the time in the locker room, on the court. He's always got a smile on his face. He's always in good spirits. And, sometimes we got to kind of like reel him back in a little bit because he will get, just a little bit upset here and there. But that's normal. Everybody goes through that. So it's like that's the part that Trey talking about, me being vocal. Like as a point guard, as a leader, as a captain, I have to make sure that, in times of battle, in times of adversity, like he'll be good, like we're going to be good. And like I said, he's just a special player, and I'm happy to be playing alongside of him.
Myles.